Ever stop to think how much those little impulse buys on your phone are adding up to, and how many subscription payments are sneaking out of your bank account every single month? Before I started using Rocket Money, let me tell you, I had no idea. But the first time I logged in, I saved $435. I couldn't believe it. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. I just love the dashboard. It shows everything in one place, even the subscriptions you forgot you signed up for. And if there's something you don't need, Rocket Money helps you cancel it. Plus, it alerts you if a bill increases or if something unusual pops up in your account. It's basically like having a personal assistant for your money. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/Kim today. That's rocketmoney.com/Kim. rocketmoney.com/Kim. Here's hour 2 of the Kim Komando Show. You're going to love it. You know, I'm not a big Will Smith singing fan.
Okay, that's fair.
It's like when I look at concerts that I'd like to attend, he's not on the list.
Well, you're not a huge rap fan.
That's true, too.
By huge, I mean you hate it.
Exactly. Will Smith, his tour is called You Can Make It.
Okay.
I may have taken that name a little too literal because the concert promo on YouTube and all over social media, it's actually getting roasted. Not because of the performance, but because, and I actually screenshotted this so I could see how many people in this screenshot look like they were from AI generated.
It's embarrassing.
Okay. Fused faces, noses in weird places.
Or no noses at all.
Yes. It was really bad. Now, nobody's really coming out saying that it's an AI generated, but this whole thing was made to look like the crowd was going crazy for him.
Correct. And there's a huge sign that's like West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Yes. So what do you think? You think it was AI generated?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yes. Okay. Let me tell you, this slaps. Oh.
I get it, because he hit Chris Rock.
I know. Hey, on that happy note, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to this. It's America's largest show about all things digital. It's award-winning. It's the best. It's it's just the craziest, awesomest show that you'll ever tap into to make sure that you're always tech ahead. It's called The Kim Komando Show because I am Kim Komando, your digital goddess, registered trademark. And then we have Andrew Babinski. He's my co-host here on the show. Hello there, Andrew.
Do we have to say that every time after we say digital goddess is registered trademark?
No, but I just thought I should add that in.
All right, I liked it. It was quirky.
Oh,
They're
gosh.
back.
They're back.
You were so excited they were back, you almost broke your microphone.
I did. I can't believe we have them back, the We're Not Worthy crowd.
We got to do it again, though. We got to get the timing down.
Yes.
So how did you used to do it when you would get the... do the intro one more time so she knows exactly when... when the audience knows exactly when to say that.
It's just, I'm Kim Komando, America's beloved digital goddess.
There it is.
Yes.
Oh, that's flashbacks right there. That brings back.
Yeah. When we used to do that, gosh, over 10 years ago, a lot of people thought they were real.
A lot of people aren't bright, so that makes sense.
Because I would actually say, We're Not Worthy section of our live studio audience sounds so much better than last weekend's.
Right. It's the same one, and it's not people. It's from a movie.
And you can find us on over 420 top stations nationwide, streaming on your favorite radio app. Just search for Komando, and available anytime as a podcast. And make sure that you definitely check out our YouTube channel. It's amazing. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando. And this is the part of the show, Andrew, where you tell them to smash the like button and get the subscribe and all that other stuff.
Of course. It's easy. Just go to youtube.com/Kim Komando. We post the podcast there. We post the radio show. We upload videos, shorts, stuff. We got stuff going viral over there on YouTube, and you want to be part of it. So click the subscribe button. And what that does what it does for us is it helps our numbers, because when we have higher numbers, that means the algorithm is in love with us.
Well, there's also the new hype button, too.
We'll talk about the hype button.
Okay.
I don't know. That's for small creators. I don't know if we'd be considered that. We have 100,000 subscribers over on YouTube.
It's for anybody under 500,000.
Oh, then we are small. I didn't even know we were considered small.
Yeah.
I don't like to be called that. But anytime we go live, you'll see the bell notification. And anytime you put Okay, stop. You got to stop, Kim. I'm trying to do a plug here. Anytime you go to your search bar, if we have added something new, you get that little teeny blue dot next to our name, and it'll help us
It's a
out.
large blue dot.
It is. It's huge. It's almost 2 inches.
Oh. Alrighty then. Every single day, I do it so you don't have to, is I make sure that I read and study and I talk to people so I know exactly what's happening in the tech world. And here are some things that you need to know about. We're going to start with Spicy, a 1-year-old pit bull looking pup who's more like a daughter to her owner, Deontay Harris. Now, here's the bad news. Spicy went missing on the 4th of July. Fireworks spooked the little dog. She bolted. And then Harris searched all over, couldn't find her. So he turned to a local lost pet Facebook group, posting photos, his contact info, reward money, wanted this dog home. Suddenly, he got an email in his inbox from someone by the name of Chandler Brad saying that Spicy, good news, has been found,
Oh, nice.
along with a photo that looked just like Spicy. And Chandler would give Spicy back, but here's the deal. It wasn't really Spicy because Spicy's dog didn't have white-tipped paws and vice versa. So basically what happened was the scammer face-swapped Spicy's likeness onto another dog and then demanded the reward money before giving an address, and the guy almost fell for it.
Good thing he didn't.
Yeah.
I love to hear those where, it doesn't end with someone losing $900,000.
Moving on to number 2, people in Silicon Valley are out buying what's called survival pods. Survival pods. What do you think that is?
I guess if there's like an apocalypse, you run. It's like a
Exactly.
bunker, but instead of being underground, it's a pod.
A demand for luxury bunkers
Oh, well.
has surged 200%. They're calling it survival insurance. Now, one company is Atlas Survival Shelters. They have bulletproof underground mansions, Swiss air filtration, mood lighting, granite countertops, home theaters, full gyms, and full wine cellars, all surrounded by 8-inch thick steel walls.
Here's what I love about this company, right? They guarantee that they can protect you from the apocalypse. But if they don't, the apocalypse happened, so they're not responsible because they'll be obliterated.
Exactly. But you'll have a full stocked wine cellar.
Of course you will. And mood lighting.
They start at $100,000, can reach up to $10 million.
Well, isn't Zuckerberg building one underneath the ground for $100 million in Hawaii?
Of course. It's
Yeah.
but he says he's not.
Oh, he's not. Well, then never mind. I
Not.
take it back.
I mean,
apologize.
why would you say that? Entry level panic pods basically is like a sleeping bag. It's about $10,000.
Your husband,
Yes.
is this something he's interested in?
I
Does he
think-
want a panic pod?
I think if I weren't around to
You
say
think his
that-
whole house would just be panic pod?
It would be. I was cleaning out the garage and I found like freeze dried beef stroganoff.
Oh yeah, I think though during the pandemic, everybody went through that kick.
No, and he actually wanted me to make it. He's like, "We should make it." I'm like, "No,
Yeah, you should try it.
no, we're not." So, what would you have in your bunker? What was something?
Probably an Xbox,
Mm-hmm.
but an old one with the actual discs, so that I could play the games. Because probably during the apocalypse, we're not going to have.
The internet's gonna be down.
Yeah, it's not going to be great Wi-Fi, and then I guess maybe pictures of my kids or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I would make sure that I had my favorite stuff. Like,
Here comes a joke.
no.
Oh,
I was,
okay.
I was trying to think of my favorite stuff, like my face moisturizer.
Okay.
Maybe some wine.
Sure.
And maybe my favorite drink, Dr. Prepper.
See? Told you. Told you it was coming. You
right.
can always tell. I can see it in her eyes.
Here are some things that we know about. Moving on. If you were thinking about assembling a nuke recently using AI, Anthropic built a filter that blocks chats with its AI chatbot Claude about making nuclear weapons. Okay, isn't that happy? Let's see. Meta has some new smart glasses. They're called Hypernovas. They're $800. They have a tiny screen in the lens for things like text, maps, and photos. So this way, it also works without any phone in your hand. You control it with a wristband that you move with gestures. And let's see, Google now has AI mode to find restaurant reservations. So if you're wondering what you're looking for, like, I don't know, sushi for 8 at 8 p.m., you could just type that in. But the problem is, this is what I think is really interesting, is that once the AI finds all the restaurants with the reservations, that it says, oh, you have to go to the booking page. Now, but if you're an Ultra subscriber paying $250 a month,
Whoa.
is that they will make the restaurant reservation for you.
That's not worth it. I can go to the booking page and just click 4 clicks.
OpenTable.com.
Exactly.
And then now, I don't know if you noticed at OpenTable, they have a new button. I love this. It says notify me. So if the restaurant's fully committed, you say notify me, and then you get a text that says, oh, a table has become available.
That is a very new feature.
All right, let's have a little contest. I'm going to play some sounds, and then you tell me where they're from.
Okay.
Okay? Let's start with the first one.
That's from a computer
Okay.
starting up. I think it was a Mac.
That's right. It's fun. Here's the backstory with that. Apple engineer Jim Reeks created a warm C major chord in his home studio. He slipped it onto the system without asking permission, and by the time that Apple noticed, all the machines had already gone to manufacturing.
Did they want to have another sound there, or they were going to have no sound?
They had harsh error tones.
Oh, harsh aerotones. Nobody wants
Okay, here's the next one.
Is someone turning on the computer, or is there a dog trying to attack me?
Here, listen to the next one.
All right.
Oh, I remember this one.
That's Windows.
Which one?
Well, 95?
Yes! You're cheating.
I am.
And then, how about this one?
That's Dolby? Surround sound?
THX.
Oh, one of the two. Is that the one with the dog and the guy in the chair?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, that was it. It debuted in 1983 with Return of the Jedi.
In the movie theaters, showing off all the speakers.
Yes. Yeah. It's, sound effects. It's just a crazy thing. One time I was driving 88 miles per hour through Atlanta, Georgia.
Were you Atlanta, Georgia?
And sometimes when I'm going fast, I have the sound effects of like the F1 movie going through my head.
Okay.
Or Back
The
to the
F1
Future.
movie?
Yes. Have you seen it? Oh, it's great.
Okay.
Yeah, it's with Brad Pitt.
All right.
If you haven't seen it, I got pros and cons to it, but I'd watch it again.
Okay.
It was a little too.
Then it's good enough. If you're going to watch it again, it's good.
Well, it was 45 minutes too long for me.
How long was it? 46 minutes?
No, it was almost 3 hours.
Oh, that's long.
It was long. And that sound effect though is usually followed by a police siren. And when I did get pulled over outside of Atlanta, cops said to me, "Ma'am, you're going too fast.
Mm-hmm.
People don't go through Atlanta like this." And I actually looked at him and I said, "Sherman did."
I don't get that one.
Oh, it's a history thing. Forget it.
Okay. I'm not educated enough to get that
Did you go to
joke.
public school?
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right, coming up, we have how 200 cars are vulnerable to key fob accounts. And of course, we have your phone calls, and you have us, Kim Commando and Andrew Babinski. If you own a home, listen up. This is scary. The FBI is warning about a crime on the rise: home title theft. And it doesn't happen the way you might think. No break-ins, no stolen keys, just a forged signature on a single piece of paper filed with the county. In minutes, criminals can transfer the title out of your name, then use your ownership to drain your equity or even sell your home. The worst part, most people don't know what's happening until they get collection or foreclosure notices in the mail. That's why I trust Home Title Lock. When you visit HometitleLock.com/Kim, you'll get a free title history report and a 14-day free trial of their $1 million triple lock protection, including 24/7 monitoring of your home's title, urgent alerts to changes, and if fraud does happen. Their U.S.-based restoration team will work to restore your title, covering costs up to $1 million. Don't wait. Protect your home and equity today. Get your free 14-day trial at HometitleLock.com/Kim. That's HometitleLock.com/Kim. Okay, it's official. I'm going to give away an iPhone 17. That's what it is. Go to winfromkim.com. Once again, that's winfromkim.com. Let's start all of our great phone calls with Chris Lee in Charleston, South Carolina. Hello there. Welcome.
Hi, Kim. How are you?
Great. What's going on with you?
I love your show, love your newsletter, and my husband is actually the one that goaded me into reaching out to you.
Yay.
I am an independent author, and I have written 12 children's books, but I'm having a hard time figuring out how to stand out on the internet and get noticed or noticed by the right people.
So what are you doing now to promote your books?
I have a website. I'm self-publishing through Amazon. They have a author's Amazon page, which I've put myself there. And then I have my own author's Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And I tried to interconnect all those, but I don't know what else to do.
Well, Andrew, you have kids.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Reels.
What's the targeted age?
Actually, probably 3 and up.
Not
but
Reels.
well, for parents, obviously, not the kids.
Right, but it's the kids that bring the content to the parents. Mommy, I like this. Daddy, I like this.
An animated series?
Yes. YouTube. That's where you need to be.
Okay. YouTube.
Okay.
And you have to think like a marketing person, not like an author. So how could you get this character in front of kids? And who's the most popular kid now on YouTube?
Bluey? Oh, kid on YouTube?
Yeah, is there a kid?
Some German girl.
Okay,
I can't remember her
but
name.
Bluey's the character.
Bluey's huge.
Yes. I would also do this. This is a little bit off the beaten path. Is that, of course, you have the website that Teachers Pay Teachers. Maybe what you could do is you offer a version of your book for free to teachers, pay teachers, or maybe 99 cents or whatever it is, with a little bit of a lesson plan attached to it. Maybe the lesson plan would be about our flag or something that's in your book, right? Or maybe it's just learning a lesson. And then you could offer that book to Teachers Pay Teachers, and then with the curriculum, and then in the flyer, you say, save 20% on all my books by going to my website.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, that was
I knew you would think out of the box.
Well, I would, try that. Creating an animated series is not, it's not out of the realm right now because of AI.
Oh, absolutely. 5 years ago, you'd be like, well, I can't afford hundreds of thousands of dollars to go and pay a studio. Well, now all you need is artificial intelligence. And you don't even have to start that big. No. Just take the illustrations from your kid's book, get a voiceover, and have a basically video reading of it, and then move on once you have all your books on YouTube that way.
Yeah, because so many parents are using YouTube as a babysitter.
Yeah, or I have gone to YouTube with my kids. Let's find a book and read through it together.
That's nice.
If I'm a little tired, I'm still spending time with them. It's just the app that's reading it to them.
And then also, don't forget Audible. That would be something.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I like the idea of Teachers Pay Teachers. I think that would be an interesting way that probably a lot of people aren't doing right now. Thanks for your call today, and tell your husband we said hello.
The family that vacations together stays together. At least that was the plan. Except now the Dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for this day.
All right, just a couple of things to pass along before we go back to all of your great phone calls. Farmers Insurance had a big data breach. Hackers got data on 1.1 million folks. They grabbed names, addresses, birthdays, driver's license numbers, last 4 digits of your social security number, basically anything that they need to steal your identity.
We got hacked. Dum 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 dum.
Farmer says keep an eye out for phishing scams.
Oh, you think?
Meanwhile, hackers were also busy this week. They sent out 115,000 phishing invites to about 13,500 organizations that use the Google Classroom platform.
Uh-oh.
They pitched SEO services and then pushed people to WhatsApp. Gosh. So reminder, anytime somebody wants you to get off of a platform to another platform like Signal, Telegram, WhatsApp, it is a huge, huge red flag.
It's a scam.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Randy in Kansas City, Missouri. You're up next with us. Hi there, Randy. Welcome aboard. Tell us what's going on in your life.
Yeah, hello, Kim. Thanks for taking my call. And I was going to ask you about crypto recovery companies. I invested some money. I contacted some people through social media, and anyway, bought some crypto Bitcoin, and then went to a site and traded some stuff. But I got scammed out of the whole deal.
Okay, so
and,
wait, whoa. So somebody approached you on what, Facebook or where?
Yeah, Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, like Facebook dating type of thing. And I was just going along fine for a long time without any talk about crypto or anything. I was actually got a lot of money in the stock market. So I said I like that. And then finally this person said they're into crypto and it's done good and Bitcoin's doing great, you know. And it is, and Ethereum and stuff. So, and she said she goes to binary options trading site where I didn't know anything about it. She explained to me that's where you can put some money for like 30 seconds or 60 seconds in an option call. You can do a call or short it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so like 30 seconds. So say you bet $1,000 and say within 30 seconds, and you're doing say a Bitcoin, and if it goes up and say you do a long. And for 30 seconds, and it goes up. In that 30 seconds, you win money, like 20% of. So
wow.
you put down $1,000. So it's and it's really legal. It's legitimate in the country. It sounds like it's gambling, and it kind of is, I think.
Okay, but
anyway,
wait, I want to. Okay, so this gal that you met on the Facebook dating site, right? Yeah. And so she's telling you all about this. And how much did you invest?
Well, over time, quite a bit. I hate to say how much, but...
oh, come on. You can't do that. You got to tell me exactly how much. Don't do that.
Several hundred, 200,000. Yeah, I know. It was stupid. I was stupid and got sucked in. Well, it started off legitimate, where it showed how it was making money and how you could, and we did on this, making on these binary options trading. And I was concerned about being able to withdraw it. And of course, that's always a thing. Well, she showed me, she withdrew hers. So then I made money, and then I wanted to withdraw. And what they did then, they said, well, you've made money here, short-term capital gains, and we want you to pay taxes on that up front before they would release any money to you to withdraw. And right when I knew that, I heard that, I said, this is a scam and it's bad, and I didn't want to do that. And sure enough, Ben, and this happened over months. I didn't put that $200,000 in all one time.
Yeah,
it was slowly, and I was making money. I was up to like $500,000 on profit, see? So then I thought it's too good to be true, and it was. But anyway, when I wanted to withdraw finally again, then the site disappeared, and the young girl disappeared on Facebook. So there you go. I'm scammed. And
you never had the $500,000, by the way.
What?
You never had.
I know it happens. And I thought I was a software engineer in aerospace in California for 20 years. So I'm up to date. And on the internet, I know there's scams, but I still got sucked into it because they were very smart at slowly getting me involved.
So what happened? Now, looking back, what happened to you being so smart, being a software engineer, listening to the show, knowing, being a man of the world, you got money in the stock market? I mean, you're not a guy sitting in a cave. What did they do? So everybody who's listening right now, where you said it could be a scam, but I don't think it is, so I'm going to keep moving forward.
Well, because I started off with a short amount of money. She showed me how she did it, invested, and it showed positive returns. You could see, and it looked like a legitimate site, and I think it was a scam site, but it looked legitimate, and I can give you the site name and all that if you want it all, but it's gone now. But anyway, it started slow, and then we invested money and made money, and she showed me that she withdrew, and therefore I thought it was legit. And it actually, when you transferred money to the site from, say, a wallet, it looked like it was World ID, but I don't think it was World ID. And World ID is a legitimate site out there for getting identification and world trading. That's how I got slowly sucked in like a fool. And then I had a relationship with her where I started trusting her like a fool. And that's it's stupid. I feel embarrassed as hell about all
Sure.
I don't believe. I mean, yeah, for sure.
Do you think it was more the sex part of it, where it was a woman that was talking to you and giving you attention, or was it the greed part of it, where you're getting profits in 30 seconds? Which one drove you more?
I think both.
Okay,
I think both.
That's
because she was an attractive young lady. And legitimate, and I tracked her and I traced her on internet, but it seems it's all phony stuff. And they're very complicated out there. they're very professional. These scammers are. You got to be very careful, and that's why now I'm looking for a crypto recovery company, and a lot of them are scammers too.
Yeah, they're all
I'm
scammers
afraid
too.
to pursue them, and they'll even talk to you in the interview, but then they'll want some money up front, but they won't guarantee nothing. And the bottom line is, even if they find your crypto, and they can with your IDs and stuff, and maybe trace it, but the trouble is, law enforcement then actually has to do the subpoenas and recover it for you, and
that's where it becomes really difficult. See, because everything that you saw, the trades, and you know this now, and I'm sure when I tell you this, you're like, oh yeah, you could do this. You could program that. That's all one big simulation. So, of course, you're going to report it to the FTC, the IC3, the CFTC, your law enforcement, your attorney general, any exchange that you might have used. I'm really hesitant to offer any credible crypto recovery companies. I mean, I don't know if there are any that really exist out there. It sounds like you lost a couple of $100,000, and I'm sorry to tell you that, but you know that. I'll do some research. I'll ask around, but I just don't want to recommend to anybody to do, because I don't think you can get it back.
I don't think so either.
I think it's off in the blockchain. They have covered themselves 8 ways from Sunday.
Once we introduced crypto into all of this, the scamming got more billions upon billions, because before they were having to ask for gift cards and Google Play cards, and now it's just crypto that they can run off into the night with.
Yeah, because that's the thing about crypto.
Right.
Is that
it's not regulated.
Yes. Not yet. Yeah. Working on that.
It's true.
They're trying to do that. I mean, now you can trade crypto in your JP Morgan account if that's what you wanted to.
Don't give the scammers any ideas.
Yeah, I know. It's really, really sad. Clark in Birmingham, Alabama. Hi, Clark. Welcome aboard.
Hey, Kim. How are you?
Wonderful. Thanks for asking.
I've got a daughter in school, and just looking for, I guess, some easy or some online opportunities for her to just earn some money. She's tried the eBay thing and Etsy with limited success. Just trying to avoid the Facebook, Instagram scam stuff.
Yeah. What does she like to do?
She does some photography stuff.
Okay. There are different things that you can do as a 22-year-old. Mm-hmm. There's usertesting.com. That's where you get paid to test websites and see where somebody shows up in the Google search results, which is, nowhere. Okay, just saying.
Yeah.
$10 a test. Rev.com does subtitling. Amazon has something called the Amazon Turk. Now, this is interesting to me because it is from Amazon. And I interviewed somebody a couple of years ago, maybe 3, 4, or 5 years ago, where they were using Amazon Turk. They were making $90,000 a year.
Whoa.
Okay. Amazon Turk. And I signed up because I'm like, maybe I could do this instead of...
I like $90,000.
Yes, I can do this. So I signed up for Amazon Turk, and that's TURK. And the first job that I got was to pick out a Pantone color, blue, out of all these colors. Which color looked bluer to me than all the other colors?
Okay.
And I was like, it's like kind of like, what color is that internet dress type of thing? Mm-hmm. So you get like little tiny jobs that they need a human being to do.
And how much did you get paid for picking out that color?
75 cents.
Oh,
okay. So
it only took a second.
Well, you have to sign up. You have to say you're available, and then you have to apply for the job, and then they pick you out of the bin for the job. I mean, so it's not like you just log in and you go, oh, I just made it 75 cents.
Okay.
So, but it is something like they call these micro tasks, little tiny tasks. Maybe take a survey, maybe read a receipt, because if the receipt is now maybe it's on thermal paper and AI can't read it, that they still want a person to read that receipt. There's, let's see, she could publish her own books using Amazon, Kindle Direct. She could do that. If she can tutor kids, there's a place called Wyzant, and that's where she can tutor maybe some high schoolers if she's really good on something, or Study Pool. OutSchool actually hires tutors for Minecraft.
Okay.
I thought that was interesting.
That's very cool.
Okay, so I'm a Minecraft pro.
Yeah.
And so, it's a matter of finding whatever she's really good at. And there's also another website we use a lot called Fiverr. I mean, you've used Fiverr. How have you used Fiverr?
I have used Fiverr. I love Fiverr. The best story I have from Fiverr is when my daughter was born. It was days before her great-grandmother passed away. And we wanted to do a picture of the hands of the 4 generations. And so I went in there with a camera and I just took some sloppy photos trying to get it fast because her great-grandmother was not in the best of health. And I took all those photos and I sent them off to someone in Fiverr and they edited it all together to make it look like a professional photo shoot. And it was amazing and it cost me like $18.
Yes. And so that's the whole idea for Fiverr. It used to be everything was $5.
Right.
But now it's not $5.
But do you think AI has replaced
a lot of that?
I mean, today I would have just taken all those photos, put them into AI, and had AI do all the work.
But we just hired somebody on Upwork.
Okay.
Because I have a new crypto book coming out. And so we hired somebody on Upwork to lay out the book and do everything like that. But as far as the images in the book, I said, oh, yeah, you can use Dreamtime, but if you need other art, just use ChatGPT.
Right, it's right there.
Because it's a lot easier. So hopefully that helps her out, Clark. And if, you want to have your daughter call us, we promise that we'll be nice, right?
Oh, of course we will.
Absolutely. All right, let's talk about LPRs, license plate readers. These are cameras that are mounted on traffic lights, parking garages, police cars, maybe even in your neighborhood. And as they drive by, they scan your plate, log the time and date, and exact GPS location. And then they upload all that info into a massive database. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is that most cameras are not run by the government. They're owned by companies like Flock Safety or Digital Recognition Network. And now police use these scans to find stolen cars, of course, and track suspects. But they're not the only ones. Repo companies, insurance investigators, even real estate investors are paying for access. So if you ever want to see the license plate readers that are watching in your area, go to atlasofsurveillance.org. That's atlasofsurveillance.org. You can type in your zip code or the street, and you can see all the cameras everywhere.
Is it free?
Yes.
Awesome.
It's free. All right, still to come, we have more of your phone calls here on the Kim Komando Show.
At Thales, we know cybersecurity can be tough and you can't protect everything, but with Thales, you can secure what matters most. With Thales industry-leading platforms, you can protect critical applications, data, and identities, anywhere and at scale with the highest ROI. That's why the most trusted brands and largest banks, retailers, and healthcare companies in the world rely on Thales to protect what matters most. Applications, data, and identities. That's Thales, Thales. Learn more at thalesgroup.com/cyber.
Norma in Chicago, Illinois. Welcome aboard, Norma. What's going on with you?
Hi, a long-time listener, and I'm happy to speak with you. You always have very accurate information, and I respect your advice. So thank you for taking my call.
Oh, anytime. Anytime, Norma. So what's going on?
So one day last month, I received a random text. It came through as from my boyfriend. It had his text tone associated with it, but the message didn't seem to apply to me. It said I just tried calling, something about he has an interview in the morning. Well, he's retired, so it was really random text, and he said he didn't know anything about it, and it did show up on his phone as well as having been sent. We both have Android phones. And
now, wait, did you say, did it show on his phone as being sent?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. And we both have Android phones, and I had read that random messages can be sent from a phone if it's compromised or malware or whatever, and if that's the case, would it come through like that? Would it come through like from a specific person and make their text sound?
It sounds like somebody spoofed it.
Uh-huh.
There are spoofing apps that you can pay. It's like you get a certain number of credits for $5 or $10 or something like that. And then you can it will look like it came from your boyfriend because they're calling as the same number. And so to your phone, it looks like he's calling. And so that's why his information will pop up. And accordingly, it can also appear on his phone as everything all syncs up. Now, How do I know this? Well, I used to have a teenage boy.
Right.
Okay, who would spoof me.
Really?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Who would he act it like he's being?
One time he spoofed as Barry. My phone rang as Barry, and Barry's picture popped up. And I went, oh, hi, honey, how are you? And he went, oh, hi, honey, how are you?
That's a dead-on impression.
I was. And then another time he called and it said it was the White House, you know.
Oh, my gosh.
And so, and as it turns out, spoofing is really big with that certain age group.
Sure, pranks.
Yes, they're all pranksters.
They love the pranks.
Yes. So it sounds like somebody just pulled the prank. I wouldn't worry about it, Norma. Nobody's hacked. Thank you for your call today. Still to come, how 200 cars are vulnerable to the flipper here on the Kim Komando Show. It's called the Flipper Zero. It looks harmless, but hackers use it to clone key fob signals and unlock cars from brands like Ford, Audi, Subaru, Hyundai, Kia. About 200 different makes and models are vulnerable to this right now.
Oh, so just a limited number of cars.
Yeah, so if your car is in the driveway in the morning or at night and you go in the morning, it's not there. It could have been a flip attack. So what you want to do is wrap your key fob in aluminum foil or stash it in a signal blocking pouch to keep the bad guys out.
I'm going to do that.
You need to. It's important. Hey, just a reminder, make sure that you enter to win our brand new iPhone 17 at winfromkim.com. That was the end of hour 2. Don't worry. There's another hour coming up.